This video is called Family of Nevaeh Hall Awarded $95.5 million after suffering brain damage by former dentist. This is terrifying to me because if I have a kid and I'm taking them to the dentist, this is gonna be great. They're gonna get their teeth cleaned and I'm gonna leave. What happened?
A Houston jury has awarded a local family more than $95 million, and this is after a life-changing trip to the dentist 6 years ago. It was a simple routine appointment, and it left Nevaeh Hall with irreversible brain damage.
It changed her life, and it changed our life.
Oh my God.
And can you imagine if that was your child? You had a normal, healthy child.
Oh my God.
The family of now 10-year-old Nevaeh Hall speaking after a state district court jury assessed damages of $95.5 million in the civil case against former dentist Nathaniel Jefferson, who since had her medical license revoked back in November of 2016.
Things happen every day in the medical field, and that's understandable. But you do the right thing and you call 911.
Did they not?
But that's not what she did.
If she did something wrong and she didn't call 911, it's because she was trying to downplay it. That's it. But what did she do?
After given 7 different types of medication during that one visit, causing her to seizure. Nevaeh can no longer see, speak, walk, or eat on her own.
You took a normal, healthy baby, very outgoing,
Oh my God.
very intelligent, but we don't know if she understands what's going on. If
Oh
she
my
knows the difference
God.
that there's something different about her. No one
my
understands
God.
the hurt. This is my first granddaughter, and it breaks me every day that I feel like this.
The family believes
my
Jefferson
God.
did not care then and still does not care now about what happened to Nevaeh.
I literally cannot believe this. I wasn't expecting them to say that they over-medicated the child. I'm sure I have a lot of people that are nurses. Is there a world where anyone would be giving a child 5, 6, 7 medications for a tooth extraction? How many of y'all are scared of the dentist already?
Jim Moriarty, their civil attorney, says the family won't see a dime because they settled outside of court.
When we got the verdict yesterday, it was heartbreaking.
Man.
It was very heartbreaking. I feel like not only should the dentist be held responsible, but I felt like the pharmacist should have been held responsible also.
Who was the
Now the jury did
anesthesiologist?
not find the pharmacist culpable. Jefferson is expected to be back in court next month for her criminal case.
You know what else is a nightmare? Dealing with these court cases for years. How long ago was 2016? What were you doing in 2016? Oh my God, that was so long ago. And they've been waiting for justice while dealing with the medical bills of their child that can no longer eat or walk or anything, pretty much all on their own. This is a nightmare. A jury found that former dentist Nathaniel Jefferson was negligent. Nathaniel? I feel like she had a mom named Bethany and Nathaniel. Jefferson was negligent in her treatment of Nevaeh Hall, who suffered drug-induced seizures and oxygen deprivation at the Diamond Dental practice. She was improperly restrained and sedated during the treatment for decaying teeth. Oh my God. She was probably really scared of the dentist and like freaking out, and they over-medicated her. I will never forget when I was a kid and I had to get Novocaine in my gum. Have you guys ever had to get that? The dentist came at me with the largest needle I had ever seen, and they were just ready to stick it into my gums. And I was freaking out. They had to give me laughing gas or something. And I can only imagine how terrified this child was at 4 years old seeing this giant needle. And they didn't care. They just over-medicated her. The 10-year-old is conscious, but as a result of the incident, she requires 24-hour medical care as she can no longer see, speak, walk, or eat on her own. They might have been able to help her if they had called sooner. The problem is the dentist had long since paid the pittance that they could pay. Now we're sitting here and we're screwed. That is wild. I mean, there are people that care more about their career and job path than individuals. I'm never going to the dentist again. Well, still gotta go, but we're not going to Nathaniel. Whoa! Let's check this out. Who remembers Sherri Papini? Sherri Houdini Papini disappearing? How did I not say Houdini Papini before? Because she disappeared, remember? Sherri has been sentenced to 18 months in the prison kidnapping hoax. Hold on, how do I sum this up? Because that was a pretty long video, right? She literally pretended that she got kidnapped, tried to frame 2 Hispanic women, And then, and not like specific women. She was just like, I think it was 2 Hispanic women. Like, when have we ever really even heard of female kidnappers? We heard of females that are an accomplice in a kidnapping, but 2 female it was just crazy. So she accuses these 2 women of it, and then she goes off and hangs out with her ex-boyfriend for a little while, and then she comes back and she's like, oh my God, I was kidnapped. There's a lot of holes in the story, and her husband kind of tries to stand by her. He did news reports saying he was going to stand by her, but then eventually she got sentenced and they got a divorce.
Well, Sherri Papini arrived in court today in a black suit with her hair tied, and she was so sad and remorseful. Those are the words that came out of her mouth as she spoke to the judge this morning. She said that she is sorry. She admitted to lying, and that also she knew that she cannot.
Sorry that she lied, or sorry that she admitted to lying? What is she apologizing to her attorney for fucking him?
Undo or erase the crime, but that did not shake the judge. He did still sentence her to 18 months in federal prison.
If she had never gotten caught with this, she would have continued, GoFundMe for this. Let's find these people. Let's, something. Like, just milking the sympathy for everything that it's got.
$46,000 going through GoFundMe's, over $300,000 she got from state restitution.
Restitution!
Victims compensation. And so now she will have to pay back those restitutions, as well as do at least 85% of her sentence. And again, 36 months of supervised release after she has done at least 85% of her 18-month sentence.
She mad as hell right now. Honestly, and she's probably blaming her ex or something right now, because it just wasn't worth it. Most people would weigh out the situation. And also, one, most people wouldn't just go lie to their husband to go hang out with their ex for a couple of weeks. Like, bro, you broke up with them for a reason. And then second of all, when they realized they fucked up, they wouldn't triple down and paint themselves as a victim, collect money, lie to their husband, and then try to lie to the state. Like, this is all you. This all you, baby.
Back out here live, we did not get to speak with Sherri Papini personally. She was not speaking with any reporter. She only spoke with the judge, so we had to speak to her attorney to get any answers. And so we did not hear why she lied or why she continued to hold on to this kidnapping hoax for as long as she did.
Dude, this is very much like Chandler Halderson and Grant Amato energy, but in woman form. Tell a really big lie, terrified of getting caught, so terrified of getting caught about the bad thing that you did that you go do worse things to cover it up. That's so fucking ridiculous. Like, you can't take the heat of the first thing, so you go and do something worse? That is so fucking embarrassing. How do we get to that logic?
Generally, that's about what a sentence would be maximum-wise. The judge says, no, we're going 18 months on this. And she has to serve 85% of that. That's the judge obviously was clearly sending a message, not happy.
I think that 8 months is way too short. She would have just compartmentalized, minimized everything, tried to get out a little bit early, and that would have been it. Like, I'm really glad they pushed to more than double that. Have fun rotting in prison. Man convicted of murdering mom sentenced to 35 years.
As you just sentenced me, with the posture of everything as it is right now, notwithstanding the appeal, I very well would be in prison for at least 35 years. I've been locked up for 5 years, and I haven't had the opportunity to see my sister, Sither or Nakada, at all in the last 5 years. She's 13 years old, she's 17, soon to turn 18 in a month.
You killed her
my
mom.
Father, I haven't seen him in over 2 years because of COVID in the jail. They just give me a few minutes, 1 or 2 minutes to interact with
I'm afraid I can't do that, sir.
Okay.
That's not allowed.
Okay.
Thank you.
Who says this? We were clickbaited. However, you know what? She said no. So this one says, sister has remarkable message after brother sentencing. This is about the case what we just saw. Police found Nada at her home, and prosecutors say her then 16-year-old son suffocated her, threw her body out of a second floor window, and then staged the scene to make it look like an accident. That's not going to look like an accident. Like, you've been watching too many movies. At the center of it all was a family divided by tragedy, a crime the judge deemed as heinous as she handed down her sentence more than 4 hours after those proceedings got underway. So wait, this is the sister that he just asked to see. Maybe she forgives him.
Convicted of killing his mother, then staging her death to make it look like an accident. Today, he finally learned his sentence, but not before several tense exchanges with the judge.
He's referring to you as a victim. You are not the victim here.
That's true. You're not.
After a long court hearing, ultimately, Muhammad al-Tantawi was sentenced 35 to 60 years in prison.
And tonight we're hearing from the defendant's sister.
What?
Yeah, she spoke out not only in that courtroom, but after that sentence.
Do you guys think that the sister is going to support her brother, or do you think she's upset? I don't know where this is going to go.
Scene took place. Take a listen.
He can die today and I would